This is Jojo Valenzuela, who I met during the Embassy Chef Challenge. And true enough, he said he has a very interesting venture. Now I discover what it is. It is the Bistro 1521. Tell us about it, being the PR man.
1521 was the year the Philippines was discovered. Now, Manny Tagle, one of most of you probably know him as the owner of the former Bistro 7107. We decided to partner up and open up a joint here in Arlington, Virginia. So we did something new. We did what Filipino wants to see. We try to cook Filipino food, like traditional Filipino food. I don't want to call it authentic because like that's almost like a sensitive word to be used, because like my mom cooked differently than your mom's, and like, you know, my mom cooked better than everybody's mom. So is your mom cooked everybody better? Like, you know, every food better than everybody's mom. That's just how it worked. So authentic doesn't really mean a whole lot to us. But that's what we're trying to do in high volume. We try to gather like the best ingredients possible. Definitely friends with two other restaurateurs in the city, like Tom Constantino. Bad Saint is a good buddy of mine. Difference between his cooking and ours is he's a culinarian. He's a real great chef, well accomplished. I mean, he does amazing things with Filipino food. And that's the reason they're the #2 best restaurant in America as far as Bon Appetit goes. And I truly agree with that because he's an amazing chef, really elevated the game. And Patrice's stuff with Purple Patch is amazing because she grew up here and she grew up Filipino, cooking Filipino food with her mom, but the difference is she was using like the ingredients available here, but still with the Filipino flavors. And she's like, you know, a big angel that, you know, so everything she does is heartfelt. Truly inspired me a lot too, like, you know, thinking about like the opening of this place. So hey, you know what, Manny has experience, you know, cooking Filipino food at a smaller joint in Crystal City a long time ago, and we partnered up for this. So I have a strong beverage background, he has restaurant background, and I've been running restaurants for 20 years. So like, I guess the experience there is what's happening here. I know Filipino food extremely well. I know the culture very well. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I've been in the industry for so long that I understand how hospitality works. I know hospitality by Filipinos. I know American hospitality as well. So combining that all together, and we're running a big joint. We have a 300-seater restaurant. We have opportunities of doing events and off-site catering. I guess that's a lot of things to offer for our market. We are definitely targeting like the Arlington market. Then luckily we have the support of Filipinos. I hope that Filipinos would support us very well. Like, so far so good, you know. We make a lot of people happy. There are some who are nitpicking stuff, but that's really natural. Doesn't have to be Filipinos. But yeah, we just try to do our best. I think we're doing very well so far, and I want to keep that going.
Yeah. Well, you have the young approach to everything, and you know what it takes to make a venture successful. Of course, because now I can see the balance that you have. You're reaching out to other communities as well.
Sure.
The Americans are here as customers, and Filipinos as well. That is a very sensitive thing to do, how to keep that balance. So how are you able to do that?
It's just me knowing the market. Very good. I mean, thank you. Those are very kind words. Manny Tagle, my amazing partner, he handles the old people because he's old. Manny, sorry, just kidding. No, it's great. Just understanding how it works. You know, like we can do a really good job, but when you don't have experience doing so, there's only so much you can do. But I've learned so much from my mistakes from the past 20 years. And if I just let mistakes happen without doing anything about it, without learning anything about it, it's just another mistake. Otherwise, if you learn something from it, you end up winning. So it's not always a losing streak. Yeah, like hospitality first. That's what it is. Just giving people, like, you know, the best ingredients possible. Some may say, you know, like, yeah, it's a little pricey. Not really. It's like we tend not to highlight, you know, expensive things. So what we're trying to do is just get the best quality possible, get the best staff that we can get, set a really high standard. We need to survive in the Arlington area, so I think we are just priced accordingly. And luckily, a bunch of our guests, you know, appreciate that. The best words I've ever heard are from Filipinos who, fellow Filipinos who claim that, you know what, thank you for coming up with a place like this. We can now be proud of bringing guests over and then let them know, all right, this is really how my mom cooked it. This is how my tita cooked it, how my lola, how my sister. It brings us back childhood memories that, you know, served in an upscale manner. And I feel very humbled by that.